Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
Ender Inciarte makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1, and that's how things get underway.
Oh, now is the time. It is time. It is time. It is time. Last time they were this close. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh. Yeah, that man better go pitch. That man better stay in the game. The way he's been pitching, you might as well just leave him in. Because it will work. Now.
It's been a series that's had a little of everything so far. And an overflow crowd is on hand to see if we'll crown a league champion here tonight. It's Game 6 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs.
Beep, 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 beep. I can entertain myself.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
I can entertain myself. Yeah, not today. What are they doing? Everybody's calm.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic.
I need to skip ahead to the...
Well, Matty, Anthony Rizzo is really the centerpiece for this.
Seventh inning.
Offensively, we know what he does. But defensively,
time to move
once
ahead
again,
to the top
the game
of
thinks that...
We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Number 40 stands in.
I'll leave it to the 8th. Yeah, I'll let it go.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man.
I don't believe this
0-1
at all.
For that man right there,
I'm
just
a Cardinal fan by
one run
trade.
allowed. The question is,
But
can he
this
make
is something
that
that I
stand
cannot
up?
truly
Well, he
believe.
hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far.
But
You
they
have to
still
look
got
at
6
someone
outs.
right now who's ready to go
They
the
got
distance.
6 outs
Swing and a line drive.
to get.
Foul. Looking for his 10th strikeout. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Addison Russell will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Kershaw's ready. First pitch on the way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
This is something.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, if you want to be considered a strikeout pitcher, you better have a
It
pretty
is
good
for the
one of these.
Dodgers.
You see it here again
At
on
least
show
in
track.
6 out
And
turns.
this is now 6 pitches.
They got another
and
year to
2
wait.
strikeouts so far in the inning.
Standing in now, number 5. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
John should just worry about the game right now. Once out number 4 comes, here we go.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know,
There
this
we
is
go.
a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1
What will happen
our
this
score.
time?
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Wait, why is John Lester in the game?
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The hell?
Now batting, the pitcher, John Lester.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Kershaw throws the ball.
Joe Blanton will take over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 55, Joe Blanton.
Joe Blanton.
Chris Coughlin is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short arms him and eats him up.
It's stressful just getting back to the game.
And that's where speed can definitely change a ball game. He's able to get into second here with 2 away. So now it might just take a single to score that tying run.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen. And this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Trying to hold the lead. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Dodger bullpen does its job. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cubs 1. Hector Rondon will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Hector Rondon.
Oh no.
Leading off the inning, Jock Peterson, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in
Oh
this
boy.
game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
exactly what happened
here, and that's the first strike.
13 years ago.
Just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this.
Oh,
just off the plate enough
5.
to make him offer, but not good enough that
There's
he
the
can do
5th.
anything with it.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. But remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
No.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a one-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Yasmani Grandal gets
5
another
outs.
crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Rondon's ready. First pitch on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk.
Oh, come on.
It isn't even close.
2 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily.
Keeping him close.
Trump went to Gettysburg.
That evens it up, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And that misses 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Oh boy.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly
Here comes
providing
Chapman.
relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Hopefully Chapman don't blow it.
Crowd gets up
You know
for
what
the 3-2.
would be amazing?
Now the fastball is right
Is
by him
that
as he swings and
if
misses
the next
for the
hitter
first out of
hits
the
into
inning.
a double
This
play
is just an excellent
right
pitch
into
here. Location
Russell.
right at the bottom of the
That would
strike
be
zone.
the
And if you
best
don't get
thing
him to
that could
swing through it,
potentially
hopefully
happen.
he's going to hit that ball on the
And I would
ground
love to
somewhere,
see
and you'll
that
get
happen.
ground ball outs, but they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
In is the second baseman Chase Utley, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
1-1, here it is. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ball 2.
To the 9. Double play. They get past it. They finally get past it.
In front of that one, still 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Yeah, that's two.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3 and 2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
And you know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and 1 out, well, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting that.
Andre Ethier will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Andre Ethier.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cubs 1. Luis Avilan is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Luis Avilan.
And there is Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
That's a huge leadoff single as he's the tying run down there at first. But look how excited he is. Man, he's fired up.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Chris Bryant comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Something where no Cub
team
and what since 1945 has been.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets
they're comparing this game to a perfect game.
So he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, is the tide turning here? I think that's the real question at this point. It's a perfect start to the inning. You get the tying run up to second base. The go-ahead run is on first base as well. Still nobody
I've had two different simulations gone on tonight.
Whether to bump these guys up or try and roll the dice a little bit on this next guy and see if he can keep the rally going.
So striding in, Anthony Rizzo.
Both of them have the Dodgers
leading.
leading.
That tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. You think there was any intent there?
I don't think so. I mean, he's just trying to bury that two-seamer in on the hands. Got away from him just a little bit.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Oh, I gotta change it.
Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up the plate, no doubt.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Ben Zobrist gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you gotta suck it up.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Prolonging the inevitable.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Curveball just about brung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Here we go.
Chopped in front of home plate. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
Well, they get the force here at second, but that's going to be it. And that means that the tying run got just a little bit closer now as he's all the way up to third.
Javier Baez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Here it is on 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Pedro Baez will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out.
Pedro Baez.
Bill Murray's not here, man.
Number 40 will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High
Kinda.
fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson over.
I'm not
his
gonna
right,
joke, I just felt
and
like an
that
interruption.
ends the inning. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded.
Strike one.
They still trail it here 2-1.
1.
Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Jason Hayward will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 22.
Aroldis Chapman will come on now and try to keep this deficit from getting worse.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Number 60 steps in now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder, number 60.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Chapman has the target. Here's the 0-2.
Strikeout.
Chopped foul at the plate,
2 outs.
and we'll do it again. And here's a ball hit in the air.
No one's going to
This'll
try
wind
to
up
fill in
being
at
a
Wrigley
foul
Field right
ball.
now. I'm not even there. Yet I can feel it.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on
One
the
Philly
ground.
for another.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is
Outlet
how
for
the 9th inning gets
Ruiz.
underway.
And this is
Up
what
and
you're
playing
going to
in
get
their
when you
final
got a
games.
hard thrower coming out of the bullpen. When you're late on a fastball and you make contact
Ball
below
one
your
up.
label, it's Snap City right there. He turned that bat into firewood.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll go after the first pitch and
1-1.
bounce one foul for the
1-1.
first strike.
Joe Madden has got to be shaking in his body right now, but he is stone cold.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
Outside 102. Yeah, guys, don't do that. Yo, cool.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect
They're not
spot.
even speaking anymore.
And
I'm the
that's
only one
exactly
speaking.
how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
The thing is starting to get through him.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched.
Oh,
to
man,
begin
just throw it
the
right
ninth.
down the middle. It doesn't matter.
There's the true definition of a power arm out of the
Hey, they
ball.
were so
He
quiet,
just
right?
reared back and said, "Go ahead."
Stain didn't even go.
Try to
Oh,
hit
you
it.
don't crying yet.
Blew that
They ain't there
four-seamer
yet, lady.
right by
They ain't
the
there.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one.
Boy, we've seen a lot of guys be late on that.
That's where it was.
And I think that all comes from being a little over-aggressive.
Memories.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible.
Right near where
to get on top
Bartman's
of.
at. They didn't even go for it. They didn't even try.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and
Throw it right
get him
down
to
the middle,
chase.
man.
So now
Doesn't matter
2-2,
anymore.
He's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. And
Well,
the
once they
inning
get
is
the double
over.
play, there's not
So
going to be
no
a perfect
runs,
game
no
tonight.
hits, no errors, and no
Doesn't
one
matter
left.
anyway.
Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cubs 1. Striding in to start the 9th, Addison Russell, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by
Oh, and
one.
yes, the open week getting to a double play.
Would be huge for them.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yes.
One 0 count. Here it is.
Called it.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Cubs have won the pennant.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Jorge Soler will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And this is taken outside for ball 1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. Here comes the 1-0. Belted high in the air out to left. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone.
Wow.
And we are tied here in the 9th.
Just wow.
A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Miguel Montero will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 47, Miguel Montero.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, after you've just given up a home run to tie the ball game, you can't afford to have a letdown out there. He made sure he didn't. He came back with an important
there's something I need to do.
He got the next guy.
Jason Hayward will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, you really need to start getting a little more involved.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. Justin Grimm will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frame.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 50.
Adrian Gonzalez is in to start things off.
And guess what happened? I predicted it. A ground ball was going to send him to the World Series. I told you it was going to end at shortstop. I told you. I told you all.
Was there. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting.
Yes.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Settling in now, Josh Reddick. He flew out in his last
I want to
at-bat.
post this on YouTube.
Into the seats, 0-1. Well, he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
I need to get some clothing.
Stepping in and ready for another
It's a little
shot.
too expensive for me. I
He
need a foam finger. And I need... Well, I want the hat. I also want a foam finger. I need a foam finger. Foam hand. They don't sell them here. I need a foam hand. If everybody's going to the World Series, send me a foam hand. Foam finger. I need a foam finger, man.
And guys, this has been
Well, I need them to win in here, so. Wait in the screen until I get them to win here.
A strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track.
We got one more
inning
thing to
is
do. We got to
over.
make sure
So
these
they'll
guys
go
get to the
quietly here
World
in this
Series.
half inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Number 75 will come in and pitch now. Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Leading out for the Cubs, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
First baseman, number
Anthony Rizzo.
These guys in here don't want to win it.
He flew out his last time up.
Rizzo.
First offering on its way. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more.
There he goes on a chugging.
And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
There's Ben
Zobrist
Zobrist.
looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And every pitch so crucial in a
I don't
ball
have
game, so
to
he'll
use
step
all
out
those
and ask
layers.
for time. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Peterson. He gets there, and that's the second out. The relay throw, and he's in there at third is the possible winning run. Javier Baez will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Oh, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Hot shot to third. Turner's got it. Throw on to first,
Oh.
and we are going to the 11th inning.
These guys don't want to win it. I'm still playing a
He's
game.
going to grab a bat now, so he'll be asked to get things started in the top half of the 11th.
Howie Kendrick. Fans, this reminder to stop by the stadium store located on the main concourse to pick up all your postseason souvenirs. We've got hats, we've got shirts, we've got jerseys. You want it, we've got it. Make sure to stop by tonight to make sure you're outfitted for the postseason.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hayward has a beat on it. One out.
The second baseman, number 20.
Chase Utley ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now. Yasiel Puig will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Got him swinging.
All right, now let's see if these covers can win it.
Number 46 will be the new pitcher. Carlos Ruiz is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Number 40 steps into the box.
Catcher, number 40. This change for the Dodgers.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and you're going to see a lot of swings like that in extra innings. Guys go up there thinking, I'm going to take one chance here and see if I can't end this thing right now and be the hero.
And this will find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
With that base hit, he presents the go-ahead run down there at first base. And boy, he is fired up. Look at that emotion.
Where's my clicker?
Here's Addison Russell. Hit hard to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. David Ross will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And this one is wide for ball one. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Peterson racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Next stop, the Fall Classic, as they will walk off with the National League pennant.
Boy, that's one happy bunch of guys down there right now. They are the National League champions, but they know they're not done yet. They've got one more big hurdle standing in front of them, but these guys are looking like they're going to be awfully tough to beat.
Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Championship Series on MLB The Show.
He looks a lot like Ted Cruz.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
That puts a stamp on this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until the World Series happens, adios.